Hey Siobhan, how's it going? Hope you're okay. I know you're having a really tough week. I know work is mental, and I know you're feeling a little bit demotivated at the moment, which I completely get. But honestly, do not worry about it. We're at that point where sometimes you just got to dig in a little bit. I know you're a worker, I know you're a fighter, and I know I know you're. I think you're labeling videos as I'm recording this, renaming videos. But cool, yeah. Just make sure that you rename the videos when you upload them. But yeah, that's fine. But I'm just going to jump in and do them anyway. So yeah, don't worry if they disappear. But yeah, I know you're a worker. I know you're a fighter. I know you will. You get through this, and you do kind of have. You're the epitome of post-comp blues. You generally have a bit of a post-comp slump. It's something I've noticed. Obviously, the volume goes up, and it's kind of a bit more cardio type training. But at the same time, like I say, I know you're a hard worker. I know you will get through this. Okay, because that's what you do, and that's why you're a champion, and you are a champion. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. So just looking at it, I'm just looking at your sheet. So you have filled in the accessories. I have, by the way, frozen, like you requested, the top of the weeks here for you. So going forward, hopefully that's a bit easier for you. I've added in some notes in the comments here just so I know where I am when I check in, because I know sometimes your workouts mean that sometimes, with your schedule basically means that sometimes some workouts you're either late doing or don't get to do, that kind of thing. So it's just, do not worry about this note here. It's more there for me, so as you can see, videos reviewed up to sessions 1 and 3. So that means I know that next week, I know where I am. Okay. But yeah, that's generally it. But yeah, just make sure you fill in your accessories and all your reps and stuff like that on there for me, just so I know where you're at and how these are progressing. Because it's good to keep an eye on them. Okay, right. So just going to jump into session 1. So this is where we have the triples on 127 on your squat, bench at 165, and then your snatch grips. Stuff like that. Good. So set 1. Good. Let's have a look. Still doing your finger on the front of everything. I think you just like giving me the finger to Can I just say, by the way, I think your hair looks really cool. I like it when it's frizzy. It looks really cool. Just a passing comment. Cool. Good. So you probably could have got your hips back a tiny bit more there, but you tidied it up on the way back up. So you were able to control this. You see, you're just getting a slight lean forward. So just think about just getting your hips back a little bit more, and that's just going to tidy up that bar path. But yeah, they're looking, considering. Well, I still am amazed at the difference from like when you came to PB for that seminar. Good. Good, they're flying. See, this is a little bit more tidied up. See how you're just getting your hips back a little bit more as you come down, and as a result, you just kind of like, I would like to see a little bit more tightness, a little bit more bracing into the hole. But generally speaking, I'm actually really pleased with those. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Remove those, done them. Okay, so bench. Let's have a look. Good. It's just something I just want to try with you, actually, Siobhan, looking at it. And it's something I've been thinking for a little while. But I think we should maybe give it a go now. It's just to see if we can bring your feet back a little bit further back. I just think it's going to help you get your lower body a bit tighter. And I think that's going to help support your arch, get your chest up a little bit higher, maybe. It's something I've actually been doing a lot of work with Carol on recently, and it seems to be working really well. So yeah, try bringing your feet back a little bit more, and just think about putting a little bit more tension through your ass, essentially, if you can. But these are looking good. They move really well. Try to not let it rest on your chest so much. You are letting it rest a little bit. These are 4s, aren't they? Yeah. Because what I can see is when it's on your chest, that you're getting a little bit of sink. Try and eliminate that because want to try and eliminate that because that's going to. I'm losing my words. Yeah, that's it. You need basically it can mean you get a longer press command, so we want to try and eliminate that little sink onto it. There we go. That was good. That one was perfect. Your bar path is lovely as well. You bring it back up towards your face, each one. Good. Just don't let it wander at the top. Good. Again, pretty happy with those. They move pretty well. Let's have a look at the last set. You've just messaged me. I'm just going to reply to your message, Siobhan. These are looking good. Cool. So bench on there now. Just remove those. And watch your snatch grips. I'm just finishing. It's weird because I've never had problems with. It's okay. Okay, so let's just have a look at these snatch grips. Cool. So on there, I think you could probably get your hips down a little bit lower. Cool. So yeah, I still think you could get your hips a little bit lower. You look a little bit annoyed with me. Set 2. Just with 117 with straps. So yeah, I said about using straps, didn't I? So you just sent me through your little reviews. The session 1 felt like shit, and I know that was the session you kind of like mentally had an issue with as well. You messaged me saying that you the urge to quit was high. I know you're not a quitter. Just bear with me. I'm just replying to you. So if it looks like I'm not interested, it's because I'm replying to you. Okay. So yeah, I mean they looked okay, but like I say, I think you just need to get your hips down a little bit more and get your chest up. I know you hate these a little bit, but I think they will benefit you quite a lot. Okay. So session 2, I'm just going to go in and have a look very quickly. Yeah, I've only got one from session 1. Session 2. Cool. So session 2, this was all the bench, but you misread it. You're saying you misread the. Yeah, I was going to wondering about that. You misread it. Did 5 singles at 75, and you said Marcus added weight as well. Okay. So let's have a look. So we had deadlift first, 2 trips. Yeah, 2 sets of 3 at 145, didn't we? Okay. Good. Cool. You're sending me through your WhatsApp videos. Good. Just put it in nice to the shin. That one there, you just let the bar roll forward. It was a bit forward of your shin, so just make sure you roll it back into your shins a little bit more. Good. That one was better. Because if you notice on the second one, your back position was a little bit. Well, you kind of stripper deadlifted it a little bit. You got a bit of ass shoot, but it actually moved pretty well. Actually, I'm pretty happy with that. That's cool. So now we have 5 bench singles. So the first one seems to have 77 kilos on it. Ooh, cool. Cool. So let's have a look at 77. He went for a double as well, not one. Considering that was a 77. Yeah, so yeah, it should have just been the one, obviously, as you know. But yeah, a little bit of extra weight on there. The point is I don't want to kill you with these. I want to keep some heavy weight in there for you because I know that's what you enjoy. But at the same time, I don't want it to be detrimental, which is why they are at 90% and why it's just 3 of them, while they're quite low volume. By the looks of it, Marcus got a telling off as well. Cool. So why are you doing doubles? Yeah, you're doing doubles when you shouldn't be. Um, assuming that's free. Let's have a look. So yeah, these should have been singles, although I know it's nice to see that you have done doubles. Good. Let's have a look at 4. These are moving fast, Siobhan. Excuse all the WhatsApp messages. It's you and Carol in the Strongford group. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. It's the last one. These are fast, and you've actually doubled a few as well. So that's pretty good. I've got all your videos now for session 3, so I'll have a look at those in a moment. Good. So the fact that you're doing 75 consistently, you've even doubled it in a few cases, is actually pretty good. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. I mean, you shouldn't be doing doubles, but you did well. So let me get rid of this video here, because I don't know which one this is. But I've got them all in WhatsApp now. So I'll go to your WhatsApp chat. Cool. Okay, so session 3 was, so we had the squats, 112s, so 3 sets of 6, and then 3 sixes of 62 as well. Okay, so let's have a look. So I'm just going to do these in the order that you've uploaded them in. Good. Look at that. That is nice. That bar path is so much better. Good. Get the knees out. Just try and avoid that knee shunt. So knees back and think about weight on the outside of your foot. That one was lovely. Good. Lovely. That's what we want. That's nice. Little bit knee shunty on that one. Good. But yeah, generally speaking, actually, pretty happy with that. So set 2. I've no idea why there's a white square in the corner here, so apologies for that. Ignore that. Good. That's what we want to see. I've got to say again, Siobhan, like the quality of your work these days is a lot better. And quality work means quality gains. And yeah, these are good. Lovely. You just slowed it down a little bit, that one there. Depth was about borderline, but the most part, they all look pretty good. Your bar path was tidier. I'm pretty happy with them. So last set of squats. And we've got it from the FOT angle. Okay, so let's see what these knees are doing. Cool. So what I'd like you to do is just think about getting your knees out a little bit sooner. I think you've drifted your stance out wider slightly. I just wonder if you just pulled this in by about half an inch either side, and you'll probably find that you'd lose this little. Do you see how they snap back in as you come up? So what I would think is I'd say bring in your stance by about half an inch each way, and then think about getting your knees out nice and early, which you actually do, but I think with the narrow stance, they will stay out. Good. But overall, I'm pretty happy with those, Siobhan. So then onto the bench, so 60s on bench as well. 62, wasn't it? Good. Lovely. Good. These are fast. These are very fast. They're very fast indeed. So I'm losing track of what videos I've watched now. There we go. So we're on this one. 2, yeah. Cool. Yeah, you were actually my last check-in already anyway, so hence why I couldn't like well, hence why you saying can I be the last one? You already were, because I do it in alphabetical, and your name begins with an S. So yeah, I'm afraid you're last anyway. And by the way, that's the first complaint I've had about video uploads on Google, but which is annoying, but it's still an improvement on the reports I've had for. I was getting weekly, reports, complaints about True Coach and its uploads. Your bar path on these is lovely, by the way. Just don't let it sink. You let it sink on that last one. But your bar path is lovely. Your elbow position is lovely. You're driving nicely up off the chest. You're getting some good volume. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the quality of your work again, Siobhan. Good. Would like to see a little bit more external rotation. Just make sure we pull those scaps back and just think about just bending the bar in your hands a little bit more. So yeah, I would, if you can, have a look at that. So this is the last video, isn't it? Cool. I didn't mean to come out of it all the way like that, but I did. Obviously, I know, like, because of how mental work's been, you haven't been able to kind of like weigh and track your food as well. Again, all I can say is just try your best with it. I know how busy you are. I know how hard it is, but at the same time, if I don't have the information, there's not much I can do with it. So yeah, but just try your best. Good. Much better. You didn't let it sink that time. Perfect. Overall, Siobhan, I'm really pleased with the quality of your work again, as always. You're back to me. Yeah, it's good quality work of what you're doing. I know it's hard. I know you struggle a little bit mentally with it, But you're doing a really good job, and keep going because you're smashing this. Okay, good stuff.